What's going on, guys? So we got another update with our limo, and that is, as you can see right here, our tires are done. Me and my buddy have been slaving away. We got some big pry bars, we got a lot of lube, and we were able to tackle these tires. Holy crap, was it not just a project, but a project. Now, over a month of trying to get these done, and we're good to go. So these are what 20 by 14s look like on a 53-inch military tire. Now, before we hear all the hate and all this and that, let's go over a couple things. So, for example, yes, these are a military tire. They're rated at 14,000 pounds. It is 110 PSI cold. I'm not gonna be running any of that nonsense. I got 20 PSI in there. Yes, there are tubes, which is hard to tell, but that is the new valve. It's actually a water valve because these are pivot tubes. God, I was just dumbfounded by these. These are just massive. So let's go over them. So this is the one that was already done that me and my buddy, we scratched up. We really hurt this one hard. We were trying to install it. We didn't have the right pry bars. We were nicking at the front, nicking on the back, trying to flip it around. This one didn't go so good. But besides this one, all the other ones went really well with minimal, I call this minimal scratching along the back side of the lip because we installed them on this side. So minimal issues there. On the other ones, just some paint, really. It's really no bad scratches or nothing. And I mean, like, these were already blemished when I got them, so a little bit of scratch is no big deal. There they are in all the glory, though. They are massive. I love these. These are a fuel hostage wheel with a -76 offset. Sweet, just sweet. I got some board, got bored earlier, and started making some faces on the lugs with my hot knife. Oops. So I figured I was gonna get bored and I'll end up hot knifing some mini designs just for, like, I don't know, for shits and giggles. But that's the tires. They are done, completed. What a huge hurdle. It's been over a month of trying to work on those and get everything figured out. Holy crap. Good news. We've actually had some decent weather here, which means we get to start working on the limo. And I know I never actually went through this, but I wanted to walk through the interior for just a minute and show you guys the actual limo. I did before, I think, on one update, but it's kind of crappy video. I don't even know if I uploaded it because it's pretty lame. But here she is. She is dirty. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. But what do we got for mileage on this thing? I can't remember. Starts up like a dream every time. Hard to tell. 202,000 miles. Not bad. I was told that most of these actually don't go for sale under like 200,000 to 300,000 miles, just because people run these to the ground. So 202,000 miles, not bad. Like I said, this thing's got the 4.6 liter, it's just a 2-valve, basically a detuned Mustang motor. Not a ton of power, but enough for what we need it for. Yeah, I know. Service engine soon lights on. It's actually for some stupid evap thing. I haven't really looked into it because I've been busy with other things. But let's go to the limo. Driver's seat right here. These are by far the most comfiest seats I've ever sat in. 110%. They recline, they're electric, they're awesome. I feel like I'm riding a Cadillac in these things. We got this, let's see if you can see it, big old stereo up front here. Awesome cup holders, no complaints. All the heaters, AC works, everything in that. And then some limo controls up here. So we have turn our power on. Let's get some sound and everything else going in the back. Oh yeah. So the movie the guy still had in was Clifford the Big Red Dog. I've talked about that I think before, but it's still in the DVD player, and that's what they've been rocking. That's cool. That's cool. Wow, love it. So an issue we have with the Limo, it sat for a while. So stuff works and doesn't work. There's a couple things that don't work, but all in all, we picked this thing up for 1,200 bucks. So I'm not expecting perfection. I'm happy with what works. But with our controls, like we have some issues like our solid panel. You can hear it click. Sometimes it doesn't really roll up, so you have to push it a handful of times for it to start rolling up. Moonroof does work. Glass panel, I don't know why they have an option here, because this actually doesn't have a glass panel. I didn't know if that was like something, this is just a universal one. But what's weird is you can hear it click, but it doesn't have a glass panel. Okay. And then radio, intercom, PT. Some stuff works, some stuff doesn't work. Let's go back to the good part here. This isn't good part. Ignore this. Ignore that paint. I still don't know what we're doing with that. I might end up fixing. I don't know. This is where the magic happens. Yes, she is still extremely dirty, but that's just the Limo. I mean, I haven't got time to really clean it out. Hopefully soon I can go through and actually vacuum this. I still have to mount all the seats down, because I remember everything was ripped out of here. So, because I had to replace that window, busted window, which is actually a piece of plexiglass now, but it works. And for the gambler, hell yeah. So what works and what doesn't work back here? It's kind of hard to tell, but all the lights are working. I thought these were the mood lights. These are actually, I think, classified as the bar lights. They change colors. I think it's freaking awesome. So we have the halo lights, which are underneath the bar. And then we have the floor lights. And then we have the dome lights, which is what they're called. Those lights are all working. Of course, the stereo up here, aftermarket deck, not that bad of a choice, probably $100 deck. Newer DVD player, as you can see, back there built into this. I love this. I just now realized, yesterday actually, this is for trash. You put a little trash can in the back of the trunk and that goes right to it. Amazing. And then a walk through here. Like I said, when I got this, the guy actually just replaced both DVD players. And I think it was about a year and a half ago, 2.5 years, when he replaced them. And then it sat forever, and that's when the window got busted. Or the window got busted, and then it sat forever. Something along those lines, you know what I mean? So the DVD players still have plastic on them. He hasn't even taken the little plastic shielding off of it. And that one's not mounted up right, because you have to, when the seat's removed, that one's doesn't sit. You have to remove that to move the seat, yada, yada, yada. And it came with all this glassware. It's all Crown Royal glasses. I think we're missing a glass or two, but I mean, all in all, I ain't complaining. Good price. 1,200 bucks for this whole thing. So another thing that doesn't work is the mood lighting. So up here in this circular mirror design deal, there's little stars. It's really hard to see them on camera. I don't know if you can see them in here. Little stars in here. I can't get those to work. And I tried doing some research online. I think what you have to do is actually take off this whole headliner, drop it down to fix it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm that enthusiastic about doing it. It's probably not gonna happen. But check this out too. Coolers with drains built into the bottom of them. They drain actually underneath the car, not in the car. That's good. Another mirror, more cup holders, but this interior is in good condition. He had a tarp over this window for a while, and thank God he did. What's up, Duke? That way the interior didn't get too dirty, but I mean, like, you can tell, it's been sitting for a while. Look at all the dirt, the grime, spider webs. I vacuumed it out one time, but every time I crawl in there, it just gets dirty again. Sunroof. Yeah, so my piece of plexiglass isn't too bad. You can kind of tell. It's not, it's a little wavy-ish because it's bent. It sticks out here. See, there's a curve to the window It's supposed to have a little curve to it. And this piece of plexiglass, when it got in there, it started curving, but then it kind of popped in and flattened out. I don't really care. This is better than paying a couple grand, I think is what he said, that he got quoted out to fix it. And then we're also talking about painting it. Stuff you can't see in the pictures is this stuff. And it kind of bugs the crap out of me because this thing looks really nice except for this side. But we'll get there. We'll clean it. We'll fix it. Lights work and everything. I don't know if you can see that or not. Oh well. The lights work, and I love this top on it. So sweet. We got to paint this, clean up my sealant from sealing this around. I mean, you guys should be proud of me. I actually used professional wheeled window sealer on this. Not that cheap garbage fucking crap. Like, it was like almost $30 a tube. And that was with my discount at O'Reilly's. So yeah, so here's the limo. It's nothing fancy. But this is her in all her glory. Don't mind the scratches, like I said. But check out my new headlights though. I got those installed. I freaking love those. It made the front of this car look 100% newer, minus the paint and shit like that. Which you can tell his line. See his line? That's from the tarp. So he had this tarp just kind of straight over here from everything else. Thank God he took halfway care of this car and tried to put a tarp on it, at least while that window was busted. But this side's good. Tires actually aren't that bad. Now this thing's got full air ride suspension and a 10-foot stretch. Yes, that's right. 10 feet added on to this car. I love it. I just love everything about this. Besides how dirty it is. And all the paint and everything else. Backup cam. Can't forget it's got one of those. Cheap. It's pretty shitty, but it's backup cam. So man, let you guys know, that was a limo update. We got tires done. I just got done talking to my buddy. We are going to start working on the limo soon. If everything goes right, next week, that would be awesome. It's been a slow process, man, but we've had crappy weather here in Southern Oregon. It's snowy, it's cold, we're in the single digits. It's raining. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, I think. You know, it's just, and I got to do all this outside because one, his shop will not fit a 30-foot limo in it. So yeah, here she is. I hope you guys appreciated her as much as I have. I know this is gonna be kind of a long video, but I just had to go over more about the limo. There's so much stuff I don't think I've covered, and I have covered, and I've kind of gone back, and I lose my train of thought into this. I love this thing. Hashtag sponsored by McDonald's. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not sponsored. But, you know, I want everybody to realize, too, I'm just Joe Schmo. Dude, like, this project came out of nowhere. I sold one of my diesels, and I really didn't want to, but I threw it up to see what happens. I got rid of it, and that's where I've had a couple bucks to dump into this limo. So, hopefully this turns out as good as everybody's expecting it to. Good as I'm expecting it to. I mean, I'm not setting the bar way up there, but this thing should clear those tires, those 53s, without any problem. It's gonna be a lot of fabricating. I hope you guys stick around with me and check out the more updates soon to come. And that's all. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.